epic fashion. So I'm doing all right.
Good.
How are you?
All right, we're officially live on YouTube. Sorry for the late start there,
That's
but
okay.
yeah, man. Just look up if you're on MixLR right now. And you do want to check out the YouTube station,
The
the
YouTube.
channel. It is Stream 35 Radio, no spaces, and you can catch it on there. And yeah, we're going live on there. There's a chat on there. And then also, we'll probably share with this tonight's show. I think we got a couple videos that we might want to share as well. So that's always a good way to check out the videos and check out some visuals there on our YouTube station. Again, Stream 35 Radio, no spaces. And then I know a lot of you are on MixLR. But yeah, man, what's well, a couple of things happening this week in sports.
Oh yeah,
Of
there's some
course,
things going on in sports, bro.
yeah, of course, we've got a new national champion. They managed to pull
Yep.
off the NCAA tournament in Jay Craig's home state of Indiana.
Yeah, man. Hoosiers. What you know about it?
Well, the Hoosiers were pretty non-existent, but
Yeah, but
Baylor.
that's the state. If you are from the state of Indiana,
Well, it's
not
the
only
Hoosier
is that the
state.
name of the team,
It's
you
the
are a
Hoosier state.
Hoosier. So,
Yeah, it's true. But it was down to Baylor and Gonzaga. Gonzaga could not pull off the perfect season. Very hard to
yep,
do. And while we're
very hard.
speaking Hoosiers, the last team to pull that off were the
Yep,
Hoosiers in 1976. So they're
yep.
popping some champagne because their record still stands.
Oh yeah, definitely. They don't want to lose that record like in the state. You got somebody break that record in your
Well,
state.
it wasn't like they stopped it from happening, but they should
I
send
mean,
Baylor a thank you card.
I'm sure.
What else been happening? Baseball started up,
Yep.
and
And we are in swing.
yeah, you can get actually here locally to a Yankee or Met game if you take a test. They're doing 20% capacity.
Yep.
Haven't been out there yet, or of course if you get the vax
Get in the vax and you're good to go.
and you're good to go. And if you're in a place like Texas, I saw the Texas Rangers had a full house on their
Yeah.
opening day.
They don't care. You
I'm not
probably don't
mad
even
at
get
them.
vaxxed in Texas. You
I'm
just
not
roll out.
mad at them. Everybody does what they do, you know. You're not. No one's forcing you to go to the game.
No one is forcing you to go to the
If you
game.
want to stay
True.
at home and hole up, that's fine as well.
But what if I want to go to the game and
If
and
you
it,
want to go to the game, then you're gonna be with a lot of people in Texas. Here in New York, it's gonna be a little more strict.
yeah, we know how Texas is. Y'all just do whatever y'all want to do, don't you, Texas?
Deshaun Watson definitely follows that rule.
Oh man, nice little
Houston
segment there,
Texans
man.
QB
I see
Deshaun Watson. I think we're up to 22 masseuses now
I don't
with
even know
Mr.
22
Watson.
people who know how to perform massages properly, let alone
That's
this
the thing
dude
about it. And he had, recently this week, since the last time we spoke, he had like 15 speak on his behalf and say he wasn't a bad guy. But I don't know if that's really helping his cause.
I don't
Because
even know
that's
what.
now we're getting to 40 masseuses.
Exactly. Like, look, I got 15 over here to say I'm good, but they're like,
Right.
well, the other,
I don't even know if
not
Deshaun
good enough.
Watson's taken 40 Ubers,
I
had
mean,
40 Uber drivers.
I couldn't point out five of my Uber drivers, let alone 40 masseuses. I mean, I get it. They need massages all the time, but
And now we got the sponsors pulling out on him.
yeah, you just got to hire you one masseuse, get you an old Asian lady that you don't find attractive with some really good, strong hands. You can find a lady in Central Park. There used to be this lady in Central Park a couple years ago. I'm telling you, man, she used to have her little
Best
makeshift chair
massage
set
you
up
ever
there.
got?
I almost proposed to this lady. You understand? The massage. She really worked my neck out. I was having some problems. That's what you got to do. You get one of those ladies. She roll up with her chair. She ready to roll. As soon as he get out the game, she like, let's go. We could do it right here on the field. Yep.
Oh,
And
yeah.
then you keep it moving. I'm just
So
saying, man.
you got to wonder how this is going to play out for him. What are you thinking?
Well, it's cancel culture.
You're gonna have to take a year off possibly.
It is
NFL's definitely going
cancel
to get
culture,
involved.
and they always looking to cancel something now. Everything. So you got to really walk on eggshells and maybe not have as many masseuses or
Like
something now.
seriously.
And don't put
So
that many of them on the stand. Like that's
Right.
in theory, it sounds like a good idea, but then in the court of public opinion, people are like, why does he have so many masseuses?
Tough times for Mr. Watson, man.
Yeah, man. That's like a whole graduating class of masseuses, like 40, like right?
That's just something's going on there. I hate to say it, but it's not going to work out well for him.
I hope so, but you know how it goes. They
Most
shut
definitely.
everybody down. They are canceling everybody up in here.
And then Paul Pierce
Oh,
moved to the NBA. Paul Pierce, of course, retired, but he got canceled from ESPN.
oh yes.
He had
My
himself
man.
he had
Paul
himself some
Pierce.
fun this week.
Oh yes, he did.
Partying at his house
Yeah. Paul Pierce.
wasn't a big deal.
No, no, no. Not in theory, it's not.
Not in theory, but until you go on Instagram and put that thing public live.
All
Instagram
fun and
live,
games.
and I'm sure. And if you're watching on YouTube, you got a great screenshot there of what Paul Pierce was up to.
See, it's all fun and games until you accidentally broadcast it all on the social medias and you forget,
So-
like, oh, I work for Disney.
Yeah, he works for
Oops.
Mickey Mouse.
Like, I don't ever remember Tip Drill being any of their videos. So, you can't have this kind of stuff up here. Not at all.
And for those who've been living under a rock, why don't you tell them what was
Under a
going on?
rock. All right,
Paul
so
Pierce
listen,
was taking in a game of poker in the comfort of his own home.
chilling with the homies, as we do. Decided to have, a little bit of fun all over some. Well, Paul Pierce was getting a massage, so
Yeah,
maybe
another
he called-
massage.
maybe he called over some masseuses who just happened
His
to.
masseuses, I think, were completely fine with the activity that was going on over there.
Yeah,
It was a different kind of masseuses.
Yeah, those are strippers who actually know how to give massages and not the other way around.
Yeah.
Please do not be confused.
I
Still
think-
a masseuse though.
Give us some for those that have been living under a rock. I think you got the video and some sound from it.
Oh, I
a little
got the
snippet.
video. And I got a little.
I don't
sound.
I don't even know how long he went live. I think it was like a good 10 minutes.
It
But
was-
we got a
it
little
was-
we got a
it was
little
long
teaser.
enough. It was long enough for him to ruin his career. All right, we got us a little. Can you see me?
Yeah, we got it.
You got it. Let's go.
Let me see you say. Hey, oh, what's going on? What are you doing?
What do you do? What's the part?
Monica, you should be here. You can make some money, girl. Stop playing. Monica, what you doing?
You guys throw some chips, man.
If you in LA, come through.
Chips, look down.
If you in LA, Monica, come through. You know what I'm saying?
Where's she at? Paying fucking hundreds of thousands of dollars, can't even throw a fucking chip.
Never hit me with chips. Oh my God, what is going on? Oh my God.
Well,
You,
there
you
you
didn't
have
even
it.
do him too dirty with some of the sound bites.
No, they didn't, but good enough. I mean, he was also like what we didn't show because I respect my man Paul Pierce. He was, partaking in a little bit of cannabis.
Shared with us
And,
that he's been to Turkey's.
Yeah, shared
Part
with
of the
us that he's been to
entertainment was a
Turkey.
girl from Turkey,
Yeah,
or
He put ass
Turkeys,
on it.
as Paul Pierce calls it.
Yeah, he said we've been to Turkeys before. We're from Istanbul, so my man was a little. He was a little
It's
inebriated.
pluralizing everything
You just can't
as he
have
hits
these-
the blunt.
As he hits the black, I think Paul Pierce forgot he worked for Disney.
You
I
think
really
he
do.
was having that good of a time, huh?
I mean, he was chilling. He was chilling. At one point, he even started to look at his fade. That's how you know you can collapse when you start looking at your fade in your phone. Like, man, my fade is.
Is there any chance he thought that he was on just private viewers? I think you can do that feature.
I
and
wasn't
just
even
stream-
sure of that feature.
just
but,
stream your
the
closest
way he was
friends.
talking to Monica, I think he probably thought he was.
Yeah.
private.
Yeah.
If people don't know what Monica do,
And no one, you know what
They
else
do
was
that.
messed up about that? No one there at that party was even like, "What are you doing, man?"
Yeah, they probably was like, man, he probably just FaceTime with somebody. Obviously, he talking to
Yeah,
Monica.
yeah.
Now you over
Yeah,
there
you're not
FaceTime
gonna
with
be
Monica,
in you're not gonna
dog.
be in the host business like that.
You wouldn't think that
But
Paul
yeah, you
Pierce would
think
be, going live with the strippers that he works for ESPN. Like, he's just like Paul. Maybe obviously he don't care. So my man, the truth. I ain't mad, dog. That's how you. That's how you really be the truth.
you go.
And the
That's called
truth,
going out in style.
they'll set you free, and he is free
That's
of
like
his contract with Disney. That's how you do it.
he is free from it.
That's how you get free, man.
Odd, man. Just it doesn't get any more odd than that. Of course, you're listening to Press Box Party, where we cover a lot of the odd news.
I'm proud of
happened.
Paul Pierce, man. Me personally.
Well, he's gonna get in. I mean, he's gonna get another gig. It's
Oh, yeah.
it's
Paul
gonna
Pierce
it's not
just
gonna
gotta-
be with like an ESPN or a TNT.
Oh, no.
There's a
He's
lot
got
of other
gang of street
platforms.
cred, though.
Oh no,
Oh,
there's
they
a
gonna
lot
throw
of
him a
other
bunch of money,
platforms that are gonna be all over him.
Oh yeah. He just gained so much street
guarantee
cred right
you
now.
that.
Everybody's gonna be like Paul Pierce poker tournaments. You already know how it's going down. I'm going to Paul Pierce poker tournament, man. You know there's gonna be strippers. I mean masseuses in there. Deshaun Jackson might be in the corner somewhere, but don't hang out with him.
Deshaun Watson.
I'm sorry,
Deshaun Jackson might be there too.
my bad.
He's from LA.
Deshaun Watson might be in the corner. Hang out with him.
So what a week for him, but again, he will land on his feet.
Yeah, he'll be.
He'll get a gig with one of these other like a bar stool or something. I could already see it happening. Yeah.
It's Paul Pierce. And now he just exposed to the world that he partakes in the cannabis. So he about to come out with his own strain now.
And there you go. You
Pierce
got the
strain.
cannabis.
Yeah, the truth gonna call it the truth strain. No, they're gonna call it the truth serum. That's gonna be the name of the Paul Pierce strain. Listen, if you're listening, Paul Pierce, I want 10% for coining that phrase, my brother. The truth serum strain. Holla at your boy. Press
Truth
Box
Serum
Party.
podcast.
Yeah,
Well, it had to
look,
be a
Paul
video
Pierce.
cast.
Holler at us. We ready to put you on. We ain't got no money, but you can hang out virtually with us.
You can come on Press Box Party.
Of course you can. Of course you can.
Press Box Party. Phone lines open. 917-477-7737. Besides Deshaun Watson, Paul Pierce. We got, what's been happening this week? We got this one story that came out of China. China. An adopted man marries his mother's biological daughter, who's also adopted,
Whoa.
in a wedding mix-up for the ages.
Oh yeah.
And it all came down, what? She noticed a birthmark.
Yeah, she noticed a birthmark of her daughter that she gave up. She gave up for adoption.
Right.
And that's when she asked.
All went down at the wedding.
All went down at the wedding, ladies and gentlemen. So
They
she
put
went
everything
to
together.
The parents of the bride and said,
Right.
"Hey, did you adopt this girl?" Now they hadn't told this girl that she had been adopted at all. So this
Right.
is
This
like
was a
whole
big reveal.
secret. So they were like, "No, yeah, actually, no, we didn't
But the
adopt
son,
this girl."
before people get all crazy, the son was also adopted. He knew.
Yes, he was
So
adopted.
he didn't marry his actual blood sister.
No, he did not. So what happened was the lady was like, "Yeah, we didn't actually adopt her. We found her on the side of the road."
Yeah.
So I don't,
I mean,
that
props
starts
to them.
Yeah, for picking up that baby and saying, "You know what? Let's
Yeah.
roll with it." But this one lady did say she gave it up for adoption. It's just weird how that baby ended up on the side of the road if she gave it up for adoption.
Phone line's already going off. Ozella in H-Town, home
Uh-oh,
of
she
Deshaun
right here.
Watson.
Defending
For now.
Deshaun.
You know it. You know I'm defending him because he is a nice person. And I'm just not going to allow them to
Wow.
destroy him like that. I mean, they had a lady on the other day that said March 31st. Now, if you have 15 people that's accusing you, why would you do something on March 31st? That makes no sense. So something is going on that's not right. I mean, he's been here all
But
this time.
we got 22 though. 22,
what?
22 women now.
And you can pay people, because the one that was on the news yesterday in Houston, she was acting very, very good. So no, and he is innocent until proven guilty. I am going with him all the way. I don't believe it. I don't believe it, and I don't believe it. And kudos to Baylor, because a lot of my BP daughters and sons that I work with at BP are Baylor grads, alumni. So kudos. I was pulling for U of H. That's where my daughter went to school at, but they didn't make it. They made it to the Final Four, and Baylor kind of spanked that behind, but it was a very good game. The overall NCAA men and women basketball was very good. I watched the whole thing and I enjoyed it. Yeah, I was pulling for Baylor, so because everybody was for whoever.
Gonzaga. Zags.
Zag. Thank you.
Well,
Everybody was for Gonzaga.
People wanted to see, a team go
Everybody
undefeated.
was for them. Now,
people
one
wanted
person
to see.
said, this, and they came out in the first 5 minutes and spanked that behind. Oh my God, it was great. I
never
was
got a chance to get back.
They set the
It was
tone,
crazy.
and
Well, they did the same thing to your team Houston as well, but Baylor definitely
we ain't gonna
deserved
talk
it.
about that. We ain't gonna talk about that.
No,
okay?
but I'm talking about it because Baylor did deserve it. They had an incredible tournament, so
Yeah, Baylor
Yes,
been
they did.
kept it in
playing
Texas.
They
grown
did.
men.
It was
They've been out there
awesome.
playing like a grown team.
Yeah.
like a grown team.
Like a grown.
What other way is it to play?
I mean, these other cats was playing like college students. They was out there playing like the grown-ups. That's how Baylor was playing. Grown man
Baylor
ball.
was in sync. They came and did it. I was very proud
Well,
of them.
I was
So,
I was a little upset because I did have Houston winning it in my bracket, and I did that to try to be different. And I think I would have won
Thank
some
you
money
for
there.
trying to believe in us.
I was
Thank you.
trying to be different. I knew everybody was going to take Gonzaga, and I think the guy that ended up with, only one person had Baylor, so props to him. He deserved to win the pool.
Right.
Wow.
Because I really thought the thing with Baylor, they had to take that month off with the COVID stuff, and I thought it was going to affect them. But they started, and then they lost the title game in the conference tournament, I think, to Oklahoma State. But they got it together, and they got a great team. So good for them. And they've been in the hunt. They've been in the hunt a lot the last few years. So
They have.
can't get mad at Baylor. But Gonzaga also has always been in the hunt. They just can't.
They never can finish.
They just can't get it done.
No.
Well, yeah, they're always in there, but hey.
So Ozella and
may the best team
H-Town
win.
is Team Deshaun. That's good to
Yes,
know
I
that they're
am.
still okay.
Yes, I am innocent
That's good
until
to know.
proven guilty. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
All right.
But
Good to know.
people like to destroy people's reputations and things. You know that, so
Well,
you have to be
especially during
careful on
cancel
everything
culture
you
that we're
do.
in now.
And you both being single men, you can't say, "Hey, baby." You can't say, "What's up, darling." You gotta be don't keep your hands to yourselves. All I want you guys to be on the news. All right. Stay
Yeah,
cool, stay
put 'em on
together,
for me.
and I'll see you soon. I'm coming to New York.
All right.
Uh-oh.
We're waiting for you.
Bring the
All
H-Town
right.
to NYC. We got a
Okay.
hot mic for you.
All right, I'll be there. Take care.
Okay. Take
All right.
care.
Bye-bye.
Bye. So Ozella in H-Town.
Right
Wow.
for Deshaun. I ain't mad at him.
I mean, yeah, we don't know all the facts yet,
We don't know, and people do lie all the time, especially broke folks.
but everybody jumping on board like that.
Yeah.
And then he got, the 40 masseuse thing. That's just not a good look for him. I'm just leaving it at that. I'll let the facts come out. I'm not making any judgment calls until then.
I feel like him as a player, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we got that wedding story that I don't think we could have anything more wild than that. The odds of that.
What are the odds of you marrying your adopted sister, or whatever you want to call it? Big old family reunion, though.
Yeah.
Big old family reunion.
Well, big topic a couple weeks ago was the Cinnamon Toast Crunch Vine,
Oh yeah.
the shrimp tails. This week, Cheetos is in the mix.
Toes. Chester. Nobody better let
And this was a lot more serious than shrimp tails.
Oh yeah.
Cheetos bag of flaming hot Cheetos Puffs
with bullets inside.
with
Bang,
somebody
bang.
found a bullet.
Yeah, this is as you can see, Cheetos is definitely keeping it gangster here. You know,
If
They
you're
putting
watching
the
on
bullet-
YouTube, there, Jonathan Craig's got a picture of what was allegedly found in the bag of flaming hot Cheetos Puffs.
yeah, Flamin' Hot is packing that heat. No pun intended. Actually, yes, pun intended. They in there packing that heat / packing that
You
heat.
just couldn't resist with that
I
one.
couldn't. If y'all don't know what that heat means, then I'm sorry. But if you were hanging out with us a couple of weeks ago, these companies got to really get it together at their packaging plants because all kind of stuff is just falling in these bags. A couple of weeks ago, there were shrimp tails and rat turds in cinnamon toast critter crunch, cinnamon toast crustaceans, whatever you want to call them. Now we got flaming hot Cheetos, company with bullets. Just one.
We got another phone call here. Looks like we're going to Indiana. Who we talking to?
got-
What's going on? About that other. Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello?
Yes, you're on air. You're on Press Box Party. What's your name?
Hello, Jaffer.
Hey, that's my granddad. What's happening?
This is your granddad. So how
Hey.
you doing, Joff?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing just fine, just fine. Things going all right for you there in the Big Apple?
Yeah, everything is going good. No problem at all. How about everything there for you?
Just fine, just fine.
I figured I would shock you, Jonathan.
Uh-huh.
I'm glad to hear you.
Hey, I'm glad to hear you too, Granddad. It's good to hear that you're doing good and everything. For all of you who don't know, this is my granddad.
It's
I'm
good to
talking
hear you doing good and
He's
everything.
95 years old, and he sounds
Four.
like he's 64. Doesn't he? That's right.
It's where you get the good genes from.
I do.
I don't
he
know.
still has his hair.
Wherever
He
it
still-
come from, God gave me the glory, so I'm living with it. I'm happy to
my
have it.
granddad still has all his hair, so I didn't get all the genes. 'Cause
Okay.
Me, my brother, my dad, and my uncle, we all bald headed.
You,
My granddad's
you
got a
should,
head full of
you
hair.
should see it today, Jaffa. I just
Yeah.
went to the barber shop. I told him to cut it low, and he cut it low.
I want to see what you consider low, because my hair is low.
Oh man, I'm telling you, if
Whatever
you see
you
it,
talking
Jaffa,
about.
if you see it, Jaffa, I'm next door to you.
Uh-oh. I mean, but it's okay for you. You're 94, so if you lose your hair at this point,
But I hadn't planned on it.
me neither, Granddad. Me neither. I hadn't planned on it either, so.
Hey, Jonathan.
Hey, sound like you're having a party. And for those of you who don't know,
We having a party.
auntie, it's her birthday today, so let's give my
E.T.'s birthday.
it's my auntie Gail's birthday. Let's give her a birthday shout out.
Happy
So
birthday.
we having a party like you had a party.
All right, that's what I'm talking about. Y'all partying early though. Y'all get it. Well, I guess when you get up there, you
doing
start
So
partying.
we old, and so we have to party early because we be going to bed early.
Well, we're glad you guys checked in.
You know, at
Glad to
9
hear from
o'clock,
you
and
guys.
9 o'clock, and it's all over.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. We be thinking about what time we gonna get up tomorrow.
Yes, Lord.
Mm.
Yes, Lord.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we thank y'all for checking in on us, and I definitely appreciate the call. And happy birthday, Auntie Gail. And y'all wrap the party up now. Don't hang out too late. And y'all don't want to be still up on the sun.
We got to eat this food up.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, JW. Okay.
All right, y'all.
Take care.
Take it easy,
right.
and we love you.
Take it easy, you guys.
Keep listening.
Wait a minute, Uncle Mark.
Hold on.
Hold on. Somebody else
Uh-oh.
want to speak to you.
Hello?
Hey, what's happening?
Jonathan, what's going on? How's
Hey,
everything
Uncle Mark,
going?
how are you? I'm doing well, and yourself? You
That
over there
is
having
very
fun with
good,
the party?
very good, very good. What is the topic for tonight, brother?
Well,
Deshaun
I'm sure
Watson.
You heard about Deshaun Watson, Paul Pierce. You heard about any of that going on?
No, I have not.
At least
Yes,
they're not big on the internet
and Paul
over there.
Pierce.
Yeah.
You just
So what's
keep
going on
listening.
with Deshaun Watson and Paul Pierce?
Well, a lot of strippers.
They're both
in
about
the
to lose their jobs for some off the court and off the field activities.
with
Paul
masseuses.
Pierce?
Paul Pierce
Yeah.
already lost his ESPN job.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, he went Instagram live during a party. I don't know if it's like the party you guys are having right now, but this
I don't think
involved.
it's the kind of party that they're
Yeah,
having.
this
at all.
I'm sure it's nothing like the party we having.
No, not at all.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
'Cause we don't have any naked women in here.
Paul Pierce lost his job.
About to.
Yeah. Yeah, look at that. I'm breaking news to the family. Well, guys, we can't talk
That's
too
why
long.
all
so
this-
just-
Yeah. And Deshaun Watson, I know he got about 25 women that's accusing him of misconduct.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't understand these guys, man. They get this money and they just do stupid stuff. I think they think they're above the law or something.
Yeah.
'Cause
A lot
I don't
of the time.
understand it.
I mean-
I don't understand it. They're athletes and probably don't have a problem getting any woman they want.
It's true.
You got to take it or go against, if they say no means no. That's
That is
crazy.
true.
That is crazy.
Well,
You
we'll
don't
see
lose
how
your
it play.
job.
We'll see how it plays out for him.
Yeah,
But
we'll let it play out.
Ozella
Well,
Houston
I think
saying
9 times
innocent.
out of 10 they're gonna lose their job, and that's crazy, man. I mean, you already had it easy. You did a job for years that you loved and got paid for. ESPN, all you had to talk about is sports, the thing you did. Now on top of that, now you're gonna be known as a what's the word I'm trying to get?
Well, for Paul Pierce, he's just going to be known as a partier. He had full control.
Yeah.
He just decided to go out live on a party he was having that definitely Mickey Mouse and Disney were not supportive of.
No. They
I
don't
can
like
imagine.
to,
It
whistle
wasn't
while
Mickey
you
or Minnie
twerk.
in there. If it wasn't Mickey or Minnie, forget it.
Don't know.
Or if they had Mickey and Minnie in a compromising position.
That's a whole different kind of party right there.
That's
Definitely not the kind of party y'all having over there either.
That's a whole different party there, brother.
Thanks for checking in. Thanks for checking in with us.
Thank you guys for checking in and hitting us up on the party line. Happy birthday again, Auntie Gail, and we're gonna keep it
Hi,
rolling.
Gail. Happy birthday again, he says.
Thank you.
Happy birthday.
All right, y'all. Thanks for the news, man.
Love you.
Y'all have to Google
Love
what's
you
going
too.
on with this.
He's about to Google it.
I'll
That's the
put
old
the
school.
Google on. That's
You
that old
Google
school
it.
party.
No,
They'll
but
be
you
Googling
Google it.
I'll be Googling it till the party ends. And they'll figure it out by the time the party's over.
I'm gonna have to say it again, man. Do you keep up with these family members?
You would
'Cause
think that I
sometimes
don't.
think
You would think that I,
I feel
don't.
like this is the only way they know they can get you on the line.
That's not true.
You
We
denying
have
their
many-
calls, man?
No, I would never. I would never.
Press box party. You never know what to expect here. 917-477-7737. Keep it moving.
Let's roll.
Florida Man of the Week. I think last couple
Lord,
weeks we didn't have a Florida Man of the Week. People were asking
that's
about it.
weird.
We got one now.
Yeah, we
Florida Man Steve Moran. Probably changed his name to Steve Moron, right?
Yeah.
Pronounce
pretty
it
much.
Moron. 35 years old, was arrested
of all-
for criminal mischief, booked in a Florida jail in Vero Beach.
Ooh,
And he was
Florida.
awaiting his release in the booking area.
Mhm.
And he went and grabbed a Logitech webcam from a jail computer, placed it in his pocket. And rather than leaving, he went right back into jail. So that's our
Wow.
Florida Man of the Week.
What an idiot. I'm going to get out. No, I'm going to steal.
Stole a $60 webcam.
$60 webcam.
Just had
And
to
this
do
dude
something.
don't look 35 years old either. He looks a little bit older. He looks a little
Yeah.
dementia.
Little
Going on
weathered.
in Florida, man.
Little weathered. He doesn't. Yeah, he doesn't.
Getting a little too much sun in Florida. You let me out of jail, like I just can't help but steal this Logitech. I mean, I was gonna get me a Logitech camera myself, but I mean, I ain't gonna go back in a slammer for it. Hey, maybe them Florida streets are, a lot more unsafe. Maybe it's safer to stay in jail.
Press box party 917-477-7737 here with Antoine's here with Jonathan Craig covering some of the odd news from this week. There's another story along with a video that I think if you're on the YouTube channel you can check it out. Mimosa. This is your neighborhood right here.
Oh boy.
Bottomless mimosas, of course.
Bottomless.
Time to have
mimosa
everything you love. Time to have
Gone
Lulu.
bad.
Yeah, bottomless mimosas gone bad, and you've worked a couple bottomless mimosa. Take for our listeners that never been to a bottomless mimosa. Break it down for us. Of course, your bartending world is very familiar with this.
Okay, so basically, what a bottomless
Big here in New York City too, by the way.
Yeah, it was really big back in it's big now, but it was a lot bigger earlier in the beginning of the tens, like 2010, 11, 12, 13. Bottomless brunches were a really big thing in New York. So basically, what a bottomless brunch is to encourage people to come in for brunch. You offer them some type of drink special along with their meal. A lot of times it would be mimosas, and they say bottomless because
Saturday, Sunday type of deal, day drinking,
always
right?
Saturday and Sunday. Started at least 11 o'clock, usually ends around 3 o'clock. Get you some nice huevos rancheros and a couple of mimosas in theory. But what happens here is people go crazy and they get to sucking down those mimosas like they ain't never had them before. And for those of you who don't know what mimosas are, it's just champagne and orange juice. And in the cheaper places, it's like sparkling wine.
So you could get like what for $40? You get as many as you want, but they put a time limit, right?
Yeah, it's usually about a 2 hour time limit. So the amount of time it would take to turn a table.
And you got a before and after here on our YouTube channel in your background of a young girl that took the bottomless mimosas to a new level.
Yeah, I don't know if this is what they're calling the new mimosa challenge. So basically, and we're going to show you some video in just a second.
And some sound for our MixLR audience.
You say what?
And some sound.
Yes, I'm going to give you the video and I'm going to give you some sound.
Take you through what's going on. But
did I just give you sound right there?
That picture behind you says it all.
Yes. So basically what they do is they video themselves about how many mimosas they had. And so I have had 5 mimosas. Hey, I've had 6 mimosas. I've had 7 mimosas. And then, it's kind of a chronological thing here. What happens is, well, this girl here, she had too many mimosas and
the video didn't show the payoff, though.
She fell down. Now, I'm going to go ahead and show. We're going to get in here real quick.
Take your time, man. Pressbox Party, 917-477-7737. MixLR, YouTube.
All right, here we go.
Mimosas.
This is me after 8 mimosas.
This is me after 2 mimosas. This is me after, I think, 6 mimosas. This is me after 7 mimosas.
This is me after 2 flights of mimosas. This is me after all the flights of mimosas. Don't talk, I'm videoing. Oh shit, she's getting on his shoulders.
This is so ungood. It's okay. It's okay.
Small man.
Now, for those
Take
of
us
you
through it.
who were not able to see exactly what was going on. So after all the mimosas that she had, she thought it was a good idea to get on the shoulders of the guy who said he had 8 mimosas.
Older guy.
Oh, no.
Might have been her dad.
No, the guy who said he
uncle.
had all the mimosas. That's the guy whose shoulder she got on. You don't want to get on that guy.
Oh, it was? Oh, yeah, it is. It is. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Her dad was the guy. He's like, I had 2 flights of mimosas.
Yeah, he's
the other guy was like, I had all the mimosas. She gets on his shoulders.
And all you see is them trotting around, and then the next scene is her.
You can use your imagination.
Her teeth.
You know it's going to go bad. You know it's going to go bad. Look at that face.
Is there a part of you that is like, yeah, that's what you get for all the drunks you had to serve?
You know what? I'm not gonna lie to you, Antoine. A part of me, when I saw this, I laughed.
Well, she definitely fits the mimosa, bottomless mimosa demographic. I'll just leave it there.
The person that you hate coming in, they come in like a tornado. They come in like Katy Perry, like a wrecking ball, right? And they just want all these mimosas, and they don't know how to handle themselves. We used to go through this all the time at my old restaurant. I'm telling you, Antoine. One time, this one girl got so intoxicated, she just started puking in the middle of the restaurant, like right next to a table that wasn't hers. And then we have to try to explain to these other guests dining, well, you know how it goes with unlimited,
This isn't even a good tip opportunity for your average bartender either, because it's so cheap, right?
No, it's not. I mean, It's really not a good
You
situation.
guys probably just can't stand it.
I mean, we would make money, but it's more so volume. But after the first hour, you hate them all. You hate everybody. You just really want their money and want them to leave because it becomes a mimosa drinking contest, is what it becomes. And then this is what happens. You get on your friend's shoulders and you walk around and bam, you lose all your teeth.
Teeth.
I've had plenty of mimosas, but it ain't never been worth my teeth. So they caught up with this girl, and she's got her teeth assist. She got her teeth pushed back in. They stuck them right back up in there. They glued them in there, and even the bartender reached out to her and said, "Hey, sorry about what happened. Are you okay?" Now, here's where my problem is with that. If I was the bartender and I served her, I wouldn't have reached out to her at all. And the reason why I'm saying that because this bartender is kind of liable for what happened to this girl. And the reason why I say that is this law called dram shop law. I'm about to get real like with super
Oh, okay.
technical.
You're gonna enlighten us here.
Oh yeah, I'm about to learn y'all something. For all
Okay.
y'all think I just sling bottles and don't know shit. There's a law called dram shop law. And basically, what dram shop law is, it holds businesses and liable for serving or selling alcohol to minors or intoxicated persons that may cause death or in someone else's death or property damage. So the keys we need to take away from dram shop law is that it holds the business liable if they serve someone.
Could she get the restaurant to pay for her teeth?
Yes, if so. In a specific case, with the dram shop law, the way it works is, and the reason why they made this law was to protect people from incidents that may happen from other intoxicated people. Say I get drunk at the Irish bar, right? And then I get in my car and then I'm driving and I hit a pedestrian on a bike and kill him. Okay, now they're gonna ask where was I coming from? I'm gonna say I came from Irish bar. They're gonna go talk to the people at Irish bar and say, was he intoxicated before he left? And then if he was, why did you continue to serve this person if they were visibly intoxicated? So now all the parties are liable. So if that's why I say I wouldn't have reached out to this girl. She got drunk, she lost her teeth assist. She ain't say where she was at, then you just let it ride. Because if a lawyer wanted to, you know how it is these days. She could get paid and she can get her teeth paid for. So all you baby bartenders out there that think it's fun to get people smacked, your job is not only to get people drunk, but watch out for them and pay attention and make sure they're not getting overly intoxicated. So this girl don't lose her teeth and make mimosas look horrible, which they're not. But over consuming them could be.
Lesson learned, man.
Yeah.
But I still can't believe she could get that paid for her.
Yeah.
Debauchery. Press Box Party, if you want to call in, 917-477-7737. What else is going on this week? We got, you really liked this one here. Dream job alert.
It was a little weird. It's not my dream job, but it could be somebody's dream job.
What is it?
All right, so basically what we have here, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who
are crime addicts.
Yeah, and you like to party.
I'm not gonna lie, I keep it on Discovery ID a lot. I like the crime shows. I'm not gonna
lie, man. Sometimes
it's good to have on in the background. You don't want to have it on too long though, because then you kind of depressing.
And this is where
crime doesn't
fun
sleep,
comes in.
Yeah,
this is where the fun comes in with this new dream job. So if you like to watch crime documentaries, then this job is for you. All right. So true crimes documentaries has exploded into popularity in the last couple of years, and Magellan TV are willing to pay 3 true crime fanatics $100 an hour to binge the streaming service True Crime Collection. Okay. And then they'll have to share their experience on social media. So they have to watch 24 hours of true crimes. And it may seem like that's not a big deal, but when you have to start watching these serial killer crimes.
Well, this is just a one-time shot. You get $2,400.
You do. You get $2,400 for watching 24 hours of true crime. if you can stomach it and if you can document it and make it interesting, you could be $2,400 richer.
And you got to watch it straight.
You got 48 hours. I mean, but take a nap, you know, and keep going.
And last year they did the same thing. They only paid $1,000 last year. So
they only paid $1,000.
They upped
so
the ante.
They have upped the ante, and they only paid one person last year. Now they're paying 3.
Yeah. And
So
you did not. You did put in an app or not?
I thought about it, but honestly, I just can't watch 24 hours of true crime, murder, mysteries, people eating people, and people get like all the crazy. It's gonna be all of that stuff. They're not gonna give you the easy stuff to watch for 2,400. They're gonna set it up like, yeah, you want this 2,400, you gotta watch some debauchery.
Press Box Party 917-477-7737. Of course, also DMX was in the news.
Oh man, DMX. This really hurts me.
We got any updates on that?
We do.
I know
have
DMX is your guy.
That's my guy.
Part of your comedy sometimes is your DMX impressions.
DMX. For those of you who don't know me, DMX is like my favorite rapper.
And your favorite rapper, right?
Yes, he is.
Whenever you're here in the studio, we always got to play some DMX. I'm cool with DMX, but I wasn't into it like you.
Come on, man. Yeah, man.
So what's the latest, man?
All right,
He's
so
still
the
in the
latest
hospital,
on DMX,
right?
he's still in the hospital. For those of you who don't know, rapper DMX, multi-platinum, Darkman X, Earl Simmons. He suffered Rough Riders, ride or die. So basically, I'm gonna do it in my DMX voice. It's gonna be a little weird because I'm gonna be telling you what happened to me as it happened to me. So basically,
but he's had all kinds of issues.
Yeah, he suffered a heart attack. They think it may have been due to an overdose.
Right.
He is in a serious
But
condition.
we're like a week later. He's still hanging on, it seems.
Yeah, he's on the ventilator. He's doesn't have a lot of brain activity, and they also say he tested positive for COVID as well. So he's holding on. But for all you DMX fans who love DMX, keep him in your prayers because he put out mad prayers on his CDs. There's like a prayer on every CD. It is the most gangster prayer that you'll ever hear, followed by gangster music and people dying after the prayer. But no other rapper put a prayer on their album like he did. Kudos to him. We want him to pull through. That's my man's in them. You know what I mean? Word up. D. Get well.
We'll keep you posted here on the Press Box Party.
Yeah.
As we hear. Press Box Party 917-477-7737. As we get close. I'm telling you, this hour just flies by.
I know, man. Really,
flies by.
Really does.
Catching you up with what's going on this week and taking some interesting calls.
Yeah, call us up. Anybody want to talk to us in the last couple of minutes?
Right. What else has been going on? We got some Ukraine models that are trying to dodge jail time.
Yeah, they're trying to dodge
jail. To Dubai that they took, and Dubai doesn't mess around.
No, they don't play around. They have very, very strict rules about certain
very
things.
Strict rules.
In America, we take for granted.
And what happened here?
Well, my friend. So some Ukrainian women, models, let's say. A gang of Ukrainian models. And I'm going to get you guys a picture here. Don't worry.
It was a gang of them.
It was a gang of them. It was a gang of Ukrainian models. And
those listening on MixLR might want to head over to the Stream 35 Radio YouTube channel.
Yeah. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and put the picture up now, and then I'll get into the story.
And then you can tell us what's going on.
We can do it at the same time. But once we get the background up, we're good to go. So a bunch of Ukrainian models went to Dubai, and they're on holiday. For those of you who don't know what holiday is, that's their vacation. And so we're there to take photo shoots, their models. Now, what they did not realize is that it was against the law to be.
Did they really not realize that?
I don't know if they realized.
I think whatever the money they were getting paid,
So here's how it works in Dubai. You cannot be out and about naked, just having a photo shoot on a balcony in public in a public hotel.
And I'd also like to point out, much like Paul Pierce, this all got exposed because of social media.
Exactly.
Pictures they were posting.
Exactly.
And that's how they're tracking everybody down.
Yep, they tracked this one
They
girl
might go to
down
jail
right.
for this.
They may. You see this girl right here? They tracked her
No.
down because of her tattoo right there.
Yep, that's very
They looked
evident.
on social media. They said, "Oh, we know who that is." And so a lot of these women got deported because they were going to go to jail. This is a serious offense in Dubai. So if you ever got the urge to get naked and run around and have a photo shoot on a balcony at a hotel, don't do it. Actually, that's not a good idea here either. A lot of pervs around. You don't want to open those kind of doors.
I'll tell you, man. Social media, like, just get off it.
I knew I should have been a photographer. I'm in the wrong business, man. You know, I had a balcony once in one of my apartments. Shoot, I could have been having all kind of photo shoots. Got to get me a Canon.
Well, that's it. Another
That's it, ladies and
episode
gentlemen.
of Press Box Party in the books. We'll be back next Wednesday, same time, 7 p.m. Eastern. Make sure you lock that in and join us every week. And we got some more content and shows coming, so make sure you follow Stream 35 Radio on Twitter and on MixLR and on YouTube. Plenty of platforms here. And
Yeah,
hopefully
we in
pretty
there now.
soon we will be getting you back in the studio.
Yes, I missed the studio, man. It's not the same. The energy's not the same.
Yeah. We'll be making that happen soon.
Yeah. Once we all get
We're
vaxxed
getting
up,
there.
you know.
I did get that first shot and kind of messed me up a little bit.
Yeah, I'm going to get my.
But I don't
first
want
one
to.
tomorrow.
I don't want to scare anybody.
No, I'm going to get mine tomorrow. So look at us, Press Box Party. We're being responsible for those.
Oh
of you
yeah,
guys who are
once we get that
skeptical.
all locked up, we'll get back here in the studio.
Yeah. We'll have all the fun.
All right, thanks to Jonathan Craig popping in. And I'm Antoine. You've been listening to the Press Box Party on Stream 35 Radio. We will catch you guys next week. Peace.